These are Beats' latest premium over-the-ear headphones, the Beats Studio Pros, representing Beats' modern take on the headphone design. But the question remains, has Beats done enough with the Studio Pros to make them your choice for over-the-ear headphones? In terms of design, the Studio Pros bear resemblance to Beats' previous over-the-ear headphones, the Studio 3s, a design that is now over 6 years old. However, the Studio Pros were redesigned by Beats in collaboration with Samuel Ross, a British fashion designer. While they bear resemblance to the Studio 3s, their design has been modernized, making them sleeker and more stylish. The Studio Pros are primarily made of plastic, are available in 4 colors: black, dark brown, navy, and sandstone, which I consider to be the best of the 4. When questioned why the Pros weren't completely redesigned, Beats explained that they considered this design to be iconic, and I'd have to agree. These headphones are unmistakable for another pair due to their iconic design that we've all grown accustomed to. Unlike many headphones available today, the Beats Studio Pros have physical buttons instead of touch-sensitive ones. On the right ear cup, there is a small power button with LED indicator lights underneath, which shows you the current battery level. The left ear cup has a central button that controls play and pause. Above and below the central buttons are the volume controls. Double pressing on the center button skips to the next track, while triple pressing it returns you to the previous track. And long pressing the center button activates your voice assistant. Personally, I prefer the tactile feel of the physical buttons over the touch-sensitive buttons found in other headphones. Sometimes these touch-sensitive buttons fail to register input, leaving you to repeatedly tap until they respond. So, in my opinion, the physical buttons are still better. The Studio Pros come in a compact carrying case that's small enough to fit inside of a bag, or it can be attached to your bag. Inside the case are 2 pouches on one side. The first pouch contains your aux cable for wired use of your headphones, while the other side contains a USB-C cable for charging your headphones or listening to high-fidelity lossless audio via the USB-C port. The other side of the case features a zippered pouch for additional storage. Given that these headphones fold down to a compact size, they are easy to store and convenient to carry around. Most competing headphones don't fold down as compactly, resulting in a larger carrying case, making these headphones one of the most portable options currently on the market. Now, let's discuss the second most important aspect of any headphone: comfort. These headphones have a very comfortable headband. I can wear them for hours without experiencing any discomfort. In my view, the headband looks better than the ones on the Studio 3s. The removal of the Beats branding on top of the headband gives them a cleaner and more modern look. They are slightly cushioned and fit well on my head. However, I'm not a fan of the headband's notch design, as it seems to complicate the adjustment of the headphones. In my opinion, Beats can look to improve this in their next generation of studio headphones. The ear cups on the Studio Pros are plush and extremely comfortable. While ear sizes and shape vary, these fit me perfectly. They do not retain heat over time, and the ear cups slightly articulate, improving their fit. Now, onto the most important aspect of any headphones, the sound quality. When I first got these headphones, I put them on and hit play. I was completely shocked by how quiet they were compared to the Airpod Pros I was accustomed to. At first, I thought my headphones were defective. I checked Reddit to see if others were having similar experience and found this to be a common issue. Some suggested restarting your phone, the headphones, or even both. Despite trying all these solutions, I didn't notice much of a difference. Now, I will say I am someone who typically listens to music at full volume. I began to worry that it's finally caught up with me and I'm starting to lose my hearing. However, I don't believe that that is the case. Hopefully. After a couple of days, it seemed to improve. I'm not sure if the volume generally increased or if I simply got used to not playing music at such high volume. However, I feel as though the volume did reach a level that I found enjoyable. I wouldn't call myself a sound expert, but in my opinion, these headphones have excellent sound quality. Whether I'm listening to music or a podcast, everything comes through crystal clear. The same applies when using the Studio Pros for phone calls. These headphones are excellent not only for media consumption, but also for making phone calls. The Studio Pros are packed with several features, starting with the chipset found in these headphones. Despite being owned by Apple, the Studio Pros don't contain an Apple-branded chipset. Instead, they have a custom Beats chipset that makes them compatible with both iOS and Android devices. However, each operating system offers its own unique features. On iOS, users get spatial audio with head tracking and hands-free Siri. On a side note, what are your thoughts on spatial audio? I've switched between standard audio, spatial audio, and lossless audio, and while I've noticed some minor differences, it isn't anything significant. What has your experience been? If you think I'm missing something, comment below and let me know. On Android, you will experience multi-point connection with auto system switching. You might have expected this feature on iOS devices as well, but it seems like Apple wants to keep this exclusively to Apple-branded devices on iOS. The Studio Pros also feature active noise cancelling and transparency mode, both of which, in my opinion, are on par with the Airpod Pros, meaning they're very good. When you turn on ANC while listening to music or a podcast, the rest of the world seems to fade away, leaving only the sound of your media. They do not completely eliminate all surrounding noise, so if you're not playing anything, you'll be able to vaguely hear what's happening around you. Transparency mode also works very well. When switched on, it allows you to enjoy your audio while still being aware of your surroundings. This is a great feature if you're on the move but still want to be mindful of your environment. It also features adaptive transparency, so if a loud noise occurs nearby, it will adjust and reduce the noise to protect your ears. With active noise cancelling on, Beats claims that the Studio Pros should get 24 hours. However, if you turn off ANC, the battery life increases to 40 hours. In the month that I've had these headphones, I probably only charged them once, maybe twice. I primarily use them at my desk, at school, and out in public, but they aren't used on a daily basis. Although I don't use these headphones daily, I find their battery life impressive. They offer many hours of use before needing to be recharged, making them long-lasting. In my month-long review of the Beats Studio Pros, do I believe that Beats has done enough to stand out from the competition? As my first pair of premium over-the-ear headphones, they have both impressed and disappointed me. While the plastic construction isn't terrible, it does rattle and pop significantly for a pair of premium headphones. They lack key features that one would expect from $350 headphones, such as auto stop when removed and multi-point connection for iOS devices and not just Androids, to name a few. Despite having a few shortcomings, the pros significantly outweigh the cons in this situation, making these headphones a compelling choice. An iconic modern design with the capacity to fold into a compact form for easy portability and extreme comfort for extended wear. And the main reason I got them was an incredible holiday sale. I managed to purchase these headphones at the end of December for just $179. That's less than the second-gen AirPod Pros, putting them in the same price range as the third-gen AirPods. That was a price I couldn't pass up. At the time of recording this video, they are no longer on sale for that price. They are now available for $299, which is $50 off on Amazon. Links are provided in the description below. If you can find these for $250, that would be the ideal price point in my opinion. So, did you manage to get a pair of the Studio Pros? What do you think? And most importantly, what color did you get? Let me know in the comments below. I hope that you found this review helpful if you were undecided on the Beats Studio Pros. And speaking of being undecided, if you're wondering whether you should pick up an M1 MacBook Pro in 2024, check out my long-term review of the 16-inch M1 Max MacBook Pro. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.